Hello and welcome everyone to this product focus session. My name is Aldo Gutierrez. I'm product specialist at EXFO, responsible of different electro-optical solutions for high-speed communications. In today's session, I will present the new EXFO in optical solutions focused on transceiver testing applications. The content of this presentation covers the new product range, EXFO in opticals, including a couple of bit error rate testers, an optical sampling scope, a clock data recovery, and a new optical spectrum analyzer. In last September, EXFO announced that it's to acquire InOpticals, a technology leader offering ultra-high-speed test instrument for lab and manufacturing markets. With this acquisition, EXFO is expanding the test activity for transceiver testing and high-speed communications. The new EXFO in opticals offer is composed with a couple of electrical bit error rate testers, the EA4000 bit analyzer and the EA4000 module analyzer. Also, with an electrical optical sampling scope, the EA4000i Analyzer, with a clock data recovery source, CD4000, and also with a new optical spectrum analyzer, WA5000 wavelength analyzer. All these instruments, along with the existing portfolio, allow EXFO to provide an integral solution for running the compliant tests that transceiver vendors perform in their facilities as a part of quality validation. So now it's time to introduce the different instruments. I will start with the bit error rate testers, the bit analyzer, and the module analyzer. The bit analyzer is an electrical bit error rate testers that comes in 8 different models, supporting from 100 gig to 800 gig. Some models with 4 channels, other model with 8 channels, and sometimes supporting NRC or NRC and PAM4 coding. The VA4000 bit analyzer is a rack-mountable solution ideal for manufacturing applications, especially for the characterization of transmitter and receiver components. As we explained before, these instruments support the test from 100 gig to 800 gig, but also with an additional option, it supports the multi-rate from 10 gig to 28 gigabaud. The VA4000 support the standardized pattern PRBS and SSPRQ, and it also supports the user-defined patterns. In terms of max amplitude, this instrument supports up to 1.5 volt peak-to-peak. This instrument is powered up with several FEC capabilities, allowing to visualize the pre-FEC and post-FEC statistics. For enhancing the quality of the signal, it supports fine-tuning of the transmitter and the receiver, and there are some dedicated tools such as pre-emphasis, equalization, and some filters mode. The VA4000 also supports the error of injection, linear and gray mapping, and monitoring bit error rate over the time. Another interesting tool is the channel response simulator. Regarding the connection, it supports a new standard in the industry, which is the OSSM-PM. This connector allows to connect 8 cables at a time, reducing the time of installation, but also reducing the insertion losses. Finally, the general user interface is really intuitive and user-friendly. This user interface provides real-time information per channel, such as the bit error rate value, the number of corrected error, the pre-FEC and post-FEC values, and also the elapsed time. Regarding the typical setups, the bit analyzer provides a high flexibility to test single components inside the transceiver, such as the transmitter optical subassembly, TOSA, and the receiver optical subassembly, ROSA, but also it is possible to run some functional tests of transceivers using an external MCB. The second bit error rate tester from Opticals is the EA4000 Module Analyzer. This is an all-in-one solution for transceiver qualification, ideal for production floor, including a bit error rate tester and the module compliance board in a single chassis. The EA4000 Module Analyzer is the perfect electrical bit error rate tester for functional tests of transceivers. Only one model is available, and it is the 8-channels model, supporting up to 28 gigabaud PAM4 signal coding. It enables the testing of 25 transceivers up to 400 gig transceivers. As I explained before, the module compliance board is integrated in the chassis, so it means that the RF cables are no longer required. This item provides a better quality of signal by reducing the insertion losses. Also, this instrument provides a high flexibility because with a single bit error rate tester, it's possible to test different form factors. And the module compliance board can be replaced directly by the user. So for this procedure, they don't need to send the equipment to the support center. Today, the module compliance board available for this instrument are QSFP-DD and OSFP for 400 gig transceivers, QSFP28 for 100 gig transceivers, and SFP28 and SFP-DD for lower rates. This instrument is also future-proof, because if in the future there is a new form factor, there will be just a new card. In terms of advanced features, this instrument supports the I2C control function, which allows to read and write the registers of the transceiver. In terms of FET capabilities, this instrument supports the same that the function that has been explained for the bit analyzer. The next instrument is the EA4000i Analyzer. This is the ultra-fast optical and electrical sampling scope for manufacturing applications. The iAnalyzer optical sampling scope supports up to 28 gig NRC coding, and it is available in different single mode and multi-mode wavelength range. The single mode support from 1250 up to 1600 nanometers, and the multi-mode model support from 830 up to 1600 nanometers. In terms of connectors, it supports single mode and multi-mode fibers. The acquisition of the iAnalyzer is the fastest in the market today, allowing to record up to 1 million of samples per second. This instrument has a really compelling quality of signal with a really low jitter mode. The iAnalyzer product range is composed by 8 different models. Some of the models allow only electrical testing, and also there are other models supporting only optical signals. As well, we have a couple of models supporting electrical and optical signals in a single chassis. The EA4000 features a simplified user interface for a quick and easy eye diagram analysis. A complete library of compliant masks are also available, including optical modulation amplitude, extinction ratio, and other important metrics for NRC signals, such as eye width and eye height. The next instrument is the CD4000 clock data recovery source. This is an optical and electrical solution supporting up to 53 gigabaud NRC and PAM4, mainly for manufacturing application. This is a complementary device that extracts timing information from serial data streams, allowing our bit error rate testers to synchronize with third-party sampling scopes. The CD4000 comes in 2 different models, the electrical one and the optical one. It supports up to 56 gigabaud NRC and PAM4 signals. Some splitters can be also integrated as an option. In summary, the CD4000 clock data recovery source is an ultra-low random jitter device, ensuring a world-class overall performance. Finally, I will introduce the last solution from EXFO Opticals, the EA4000i Wavelength Analyzer. This is a fast and accurate optical spectrum analyzer, mainly for production of single-mode lasers. This instrument comes in two different models, the O-band model, working from 1270 up to 1370 nanometers, and the C-band model, covering from 1527 up to 1567 nanometers. In terms of acquisition, this instrument allows to sweep the whole O-band in just 500 milliseconds. The resolution bandwidth of this instrument is 250 picometers, and the wavelength repeatability is plus minus 10 picometers. In summary, the EA4000 is a simplified, cost-optimized solution for wavelength verification and side mode suppression ratio testing of optical transmitters. The EA4000 extends the product range of optical spectrum analyzers of EXFO. So now we have different solutions going from the handheld portative channel checkers up to the most advanced solution for R&D, such as the FTVX5255 and the OSA20. EXFO is proud to present the unique end-to-end transceiver qualification solution in industry, enabling the test of electrical and optical characteristics of pluggables. This integral solution includes the electrical bit error rate testers, the optical switch for sending the signal to the sampling scope for eye diagram analysis, the variable back reflector for transmitters reflectance, to the set of VOAs and power meters for receiver sensitivity characterization, and to the optical spectrum analyzer for side mode suppression ratio testing and wavelength verification. For more information about the EXFO optical solution, please visit exfo.com, where you can download the different marketing material such as the next-gen transceiver validation flyer. For quotes and commercial information, please contact your regional sales representative. Thank you.